Get to know the Academy campus by exploring a bit on your own. Good to know that my first assignment in this class is to fucking leave the class. That's amazing. You can now move around the school. Try checking out places on the map where you see someone might be hanging around. Perhaps you'll discover something. Now choose a location and start exploring. Classroom 1A, please. I'm not done looking around here. What? You want to talk to me? When class is in session, we tend to be on our best behavior, but our best still isn't that good. At least you acknowledge it, damn. Thanks for answering my questions earlier. Looking for Nimona? She got called to the staff room just now. She's like if Hop and your rival from Red and Blue had a love child, right? Hop was at least, like, I could deal with Hop. Hop was okay, because for as much as he was like, yo, battle me, dude, he also had, like, character and emotions and shit. Like, he had a whole ass backstory and stuff. And it made it a lot easier to deal with. Nimona is just like, fight. She's so irritating. Welcome to the Academy. Yo, new kid! Glad to have you. Okay. You don't have any personality, do you? Where do you want to go? Not to staff room. Let's go to the cafeteria. We'll go hang out with Arwen. Gotta chew first. There's a lot of no personality in the classroom. Yeah, I'm getting that. In far-off regions. What? Heard that in other regions, people like to eat rice covered in this stuff called curry. You ever had curry before? IRL, I actually have had curry. I've made it like 2 or 3 times now. It's actually really good. Hope your studies are going okay. What'll you have today? Peanut butter sandwich. Potato salad, egg sandwich. I mean, come on, we're in school. We gotta go peanut butter, right? And just like the American school system, you have to pay for your meals. This animation still cracks me up. What's the point of that? Take care out there, dear. Okay. Hey, Arwen. Oh, hey. So we meet again. The LP is insane. Yeah, I've noticed that. You remember me, right? Yeah, you're the guy that picked up a squirrel off the ground and tried to fight me with it, and then you lost. Yeah, from the lighthouse. Yeah, exactly. That's my little know-it-all buddy. Got a mind like a steel trap, huh? No need to tell me your name. Sam, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid showed up with the president of the student council. I've been trying to lose her the whole time, dude. I've been trying to get rid of her. She won't leave me alone. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today. Just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You talked with me before, bro. What the fuck? You've got to help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. So if it involves being away from Nimona, you got it, buddy. I'll do whatever you want. This dude starts out lame, but he actually gets character. See, I should spend more time with this guy and not Nimona. Happy to help. What kind of little maniac says yes to something without even knowing what they're agreeing to? See, I like this guy. The kind that's been tortured by Nimona, by the way. That's your answer. Well, this might come as a surprise, but fact is, I'm all about that picnic life. Great outdoors, perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Wow. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day, and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica, based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once they've been powdered will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging, and it'll even boost the immune system. These herbs seem like they're a real deal, only found here in Paldea, and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gonna be pretty tough to try to grab even a few sprigs. Cause see, Titans are, well, I think they've gotta be things like this. As we descend further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, but we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either. And I'd never hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. Yeah, I still haven't heard the end of it. But here you waltz up. You've got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. Yeah. Nope, wait. I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans on your map app for you. Look, he's got a flowery case. He's so much cooler than Nimona. The Titan's lairs have been added to your map app. Path of Legends. Interesting. Let's do a bit, and we can get more into the details later. And in the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. You obtained a bag of Stardust. Did you just give me drugs, dude? You put the bag of Stardust in your bag's treasures pocket. A lovely red sand that flows between the fingers with a loose, silky feel that can be sold at low price to shops. So it's just straight up. It's just drugs. Give that idea some serious thought, please. Neil powers. Rotototo. My phone ringing. Oh.
This is Sam, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind.
Sorry, who are you?
My name's Cassiopeia. But never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, Sam. You know about Team Star, right?
I do now.
Great. I appreciate you being upfront here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some Academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level. And I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a big plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them.
Something else to distract me from Nimona. Sure.
No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye.
Huh. Oh, look, somebody else wants my attention. Ah, Master Sam. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? Of course, sir. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go then, young man. Team Star, you say? Interested in any classes? What class would you like to take? Biology, math, battle studies? Does doing this help me in any way? Where do you want to go? Ugh, anywhere but the staff room. I wonder if I could legit just leave. There's a book entitled Types and Moves 1. Do you want to read it? Yes. You may be familiar with Pokemon that are grass, fire, and water type. There are 18 types such in all, and every Pokemon species has at least one type. Some have two. When Pokemon use a move that is the same type as they are, the move's power is increased by 50%. The Pokemon have two types moves of either type will receive this increase. Okay. Good to know. There's a book over here, too. Entitled The Uva Academy School Song. Do you want to read it? Yes. Over Graham as it goes, it stands out, dear Uva, where we enter as seeds and leave in fruition. Our minds white as the crater for widest educations. To fill our individual spirit and future ambitions, tell us well, oh, grapes of Paldea. Okay, what was that? Oh, hey, look, a bug. Individual Pokemon have different natures, much as people do. They may be able to get an idea of your Pokemon's natures if you watch how they behave on picnics, whether they run around a lot or nap a lot, for example. Pokemon's natures influence their stats to a degree. For example, Pokemon with adamant natures tend to have their attack stat grow longer than it should otherwise, while the special attack stat may suffer category rules and regulations. Dress. Students shall wear their academy-provided uniforms at all time. Hairstyles is left to the students' discretion. Other students should behave properly and strive not to inconvenience others. Addendum. During their independent study, students may travel freely throughout the Paldea region. However, the Great Crater of Paldea remains strictly off-limits due to safety hazards. We're gonna go exactly to that place at some point. For sure. There's a book entitled Student Registry. Do you want to read it? Ooh. Holds a thorough record of the Academy students and when they attended. Wait, what is this? Some of the recent pages have been torn out, so you can't read them. Uh-oh. Somebody wants me. Oh my god. There's so many books. Paldean Sports Monthly, do you want to read it? The Sub-Zero Shredder has done it again. A world second-ranked snowboarder put on a clinic at the Montenegro Cup, slamming his sixth straight win in Paldea's major competitions. No one's been able to stretch that crown yet. If you think you've got what it takes, come take me on, the ice-cold athlete declared from the winner's podium, and you could just feel his rivals steal their resolve. We'll see how things unfold in 2 weeks at the Glassadale Mountain Cup. Sweet truth. The tasty powdery wonder is undergoing a popularity sugar rush that's got lines out of the door all day long. It's a patisserie soapberry located in Cortando, Olive Central, at the foot of a very large tree. At the heart of it all is Katie, the proprietor who inherited the shop from the family and keeps stuff inside at work. Soapberry's bug-type Pokemon theme is on full display. There's a pastry lineup. Yeah, okay. Stuff and things. Magazine entitled Musician's Register. 4 decades into her career, Rhyme, the MC of Rip, wow, whose flows are said to bring the dead to their feet, maintains a huge following in her rap legend status. The theme of death pervades her work, and not just because her bars slay. When Rhyme was in her teens, her dear puppy Pokemon passed away. She poured her grief into her song. When she sang it, her partner came back to her as a ghost Pokemon. In that moment, the rapper we know today was born. Wow, that's kind of horrendous, but okay. A culture. Enigmas of Paldea file number 7. Iron Jugulus. Pokemon or machine? His flying type form bearing a resemblance to Hydreigon has been seen in a certain corner of Paldea. It is reported to have raised an entire building with high energy blast and flown off as to find its next objective. Iron Jugulus is theorized to be some sort of machine Hydreigon hybrid as it combines the former's ruthlessness with the latter's ferocity. It takes its name from a similarly described entity in the Violet book. A culture September, ooh. Iron treads, an alien weapon. In one arid corner of Paldea, there have been reports of a mysterious life form. It's said to resemble a Dawn fan at first glance, albeit one that can abruptly assume a spherical shape and launch into a swift rolling attack. Rumors say this being is some kind of weapon using technology not of this world, but no one can say for sure. Apparently, it's called Iron Treads after the name of a strange being that was written about in the mysterious Violet Book. What is this Violet Book everyone's talking about? There's a magazine titled Culture October, okay. Iron Bundle, an ancient civilization's robot. This mysterious Violet Book makes reference to a being called Iron Bundle, which is said to look like Delibird and to possess spherical apparatus from which it could fire huge blasts of ice and propel itself through snowy lands. Plenty of theories about it have been floated. A leading one suggests the product of a long-gone civilization, a notion supported by ancient writings that describe the design and uses of machines resembling Iron Bundle. So it's like metal Delibird. Charcadet's adventures. Charcadet, the Firechild Pokemon, may have been little, but did it stop it from being a mighty hero? Not one bit. When I mean Gengar came along to play tricks and scare people, Charcadet stood tall. Rawr, hi-ya, I cried. But soon brave little Charcadet got bound up tight in Gengar's long tongue. How could the Firechild Pokemon get out of this mess? Just as things started to grow hazy before Charcadet's eyes, the sound of a voice came. 2 paths lie before you, young Charcadet. It said, choose between these 2 sets of armor and assume a new form so you can defeat Gengar. And sure enough, 2 sets of armor appeared before Charcadet. To be continued. That sounds like some get a Charcadet and level it up type. There's a pamphlet entitled Hall of Fame Badges of Record. Our Academy honors students and graduates that achieve outstanding results no matter the field with the Hall of Fame badge. We hope students will be encouraged to follow their passions wherever they lead. Hall of Fame badge awards. Turo. That's it. Just Turo. You know, I bet I know who invented the Hall of Fame. I bet it was Turo. There's a book entitled Fried Foods from Far Away. Do you want to read it? Have you chanced upon Pewter Crunchies, the fabled signature dish of Kanto region's Pewter City? These snacks' rugged brown appearance makes them almost rock-like at first glance. Indeed, Pewter Crunchies were inspired by the rock-type Pokemon, for which the Pewter Gym is renowned. Unfortunately, their forbiddingly tough appearance and surprisingly thin flavor have kept them from attaining true popularity. Yeah, I bet. Galar history. Really? We made for the town of Stow-on-Side, which was tucked away in the mountains, to study an ancient mural printed upon a ball of rock, but our plans on the mural itself were attacked and shattered by a Caparasha. Hey, I was there when that happened. Hey, behold the mural. Behind the mural, what should we find but a pair of Pokemon statues, one bearing a sword, the other a shield. These statues, older than any artifact we'd yet discovered, called into question everything we know about the legendary hero. Yeah, that was basically like the plot of Pokemon Sword and Shield. A Culture, the August issue. An article caught your eye. Iron Moth, a UFO sent to spy on humankind. The name Iron Moth was borrowed from that of a flying object described in the era-defining Violet Book as said to resemble Volcarena and would descend from the skies, following people around and occasionally even attacking them. Some point to Iron Moth's aggression as a sign that it is, in fact, a UFO source being controlled by alien life. Perhaps something out there is using Iron Moth to observe us, waiting for the moment to mount an invasion. People and Pokemon. Far in the past, humankind and Pokemon lived in mutual fear of one another, but some humans who loved and appreciated Pokemon made an effort to bridge this divide, and gradually the 2 sides grew closer and found harmony. Okay. I think that's all the books. Maybe, maybe not, but I don't want to sit here and read books all day. Let's take biology. Yes. Biology with Mr. Jock. Don't be tardy. Hello, my name is Jacques, and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. In my class, we'll all learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. In today's class, I'll teach you a great way to get to know Pokemon in more depth. If you'd like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of their Pokeball and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let out the Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They're sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along with you? Near the water. It's certainly true that some Pokemon aren't fond of water, but we do have floating platforms they can use, so being near water isn't an issue. The correct answer is we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things walking around inside buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let out your Pokemon from their Pokeballs while outdoors, okay everyone? I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyway, you may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Oh, I almost forgot. Keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Remember, use the ZR button to throw a ball and let out the Pokemon inside. You also want to remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start a battle. Looks like that's all the time we have for today. See you all next class. Okay.